determined.
Hulk only one who study pamphlets?
It takes a little personality.
I hate Mondays.
A lot of popularity.
While also making fun of anyone who's different.
And a touch of class.
What's going on here?
And when you don't have any of that,
that's even a bit much for me.
You can always make fun of the ones that do.
To the best theirs.
Catch Mad. Every weekend on Cartoon Network.
I don't think any of us saw that coming.
Nintendo Music.
Enjoy Nintendo Game Music now on your smart device as part of your Nintendo Switch Online membership.
Olive Garden's never-ending pasta bowl is back. So first round, get your go-to. Second, have what she's having. What he's having. Go on, try that new spicy 3-meat sauce. Starting at $13.99 and back for a limited time.
The new Spongebob movie Search for SquarePants menu is now at Burger King. Let your imagination set sail with these 4 tasty treasures. The Spongebob movie, only in theaters December 19th.
Let's play Gator Golf.
You got your Gator Golf clubs and your Gator Golf balls. Sink your putt in the Gator Golf jaws. The Gator Golf tail fits you back for more. While your Gator Golf birds keep your Gator Golf score. Let's play Gator Golf by Goliath.
A large touchscreen keeps everyone happy. The all-new Subaru Crosstrek. Dog tested, dog approved.
More adventures from Lego Minecraft. If I can imagine it, I can build it. From treehouse traps that trick enemies, to catapults that fire TNT. I can build anything the way I like. And create a world of endless adventure. Lego Minecraft. Each set sold separately. Base plates and background models not included.
Zach and Vinby, the Borough Bugs. Together they review the boroughs of London. From Westminster to Islington, from Hillingdon to Havering. They find out what is there and then they show it to you.
To be or not to be, that is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles, and by opposing end them.
What are you doing?
I'm doing Hamlet. You know, the tragedy? The famous to be or not to be line by Shakespeare? He was a famous playwright, you know?
Yes, everyone and their mum knows who Shakespeare is, but what's this got to do with anything?
You'll find out in a moment. Anyways, welcome to Borough Bugs, the show where me and Vinby take a look at what all of the 32 London boroughs have to offer.
Hello, I'm Vinby, and I've actually been to the place where Shakespeare lived.
Hello, I'm Zach. I can vouch for her. It's true, she did go to Stratford upon Avon, where Shakespeare lived. And this is Borough Bugs.
Now, can you please tell me why you were reciting his 400-year-old texts?
Well, where's Shakespeare's globe?
Oh, we're doing Southwark today, aren't we?
Yeah, Southwark is home to none other than Shakespeare's globe, albeit a replica. We'll talk more about it soon.
So, today's borough can only be... Southwark!
And yes, it's pronounced Southwark.
Why couldn't it just be pronounced Southwark?
I don't know. Funny.
Fair enough.
Anyways, overview time.
Wait, Peckham's in Southwark?
Yeah, why?
Well, Peckham is usually considered one of London's worst areas.
Why?
Mainly because people point out crime statistics and how Peckham is apparently the trenches.
While that's true to an extent, Peckham is no more dangerous than the area surrounding it, so it's about as dangerous as places like Westminster.
Fair enough. Just try not to run into the Peckham Terminator.
The what?
It's a video. Look it up. Be careful though, there's strong language.
Oh, right. Anyways, landmark time. We're, of course, starting off with Shakespeare's Globe Theatre, originally built in 1599, destroyed by a fire in 1613, rebuilt in 1614, and then finally demolished in 1644. The current-day Globe Theatre, built in 1997, is essentially a replica of the original 17th century building. It was rebuilt as faithfully as possible.
However, due to safety concerns, the theatre can only accommodate 1,400 people, unlike the original Globe Theatre's 3,000 people.
This Elizabethan playhouse is located in the north of the borough, just by the south bank of the River Thames, around 230 metres from the site of the original Globe Theatre.
This place stages many of Shakespeare's plays every summer. If you've ever been to school, or at most completed it, it is likely you would have read about one of his plays.
I don't think I ever did any Shakespeare for my GCSEs. Did you?
I did Macbeth. I failed English literature anyways.
I only ever failed geography.
Ironic, because you do a geography program now.
Oh, yeah. You just can't write this stuff, can't you?
Well, I mean, you clearly did.
It was a joke!
This is Borough Market.
Don't you ever get tired of saying "this is" over and over again?
Not really. Anyway, Borough Market is one of the largest and oldest food markets in London, with the market's roots tracing back to around the 12th century.
There's even claims that it could have existed much earlier, as there have been claims of it existing since 1014.
By the way, if you're wondering why the market is void of people in their hundreds, and why everything is shut, we decided to film this on a day the market was closed. It was easier for us.
The market buildings were designed in 1851, and an Art Deco-style entrance was added in 1932. The nearby railway infrastructure had caused the buildings to have significant changes made to them. The market is best known for selling a variety of gourmet foods from across the world. They also sell other products including wine, seasonings, vinegars, and oils. Zach, wake up.
Oh, sorry. I did say before markets bore me to death.
But this one's got such a grand style to it. And cheese.
It's nice, but markets still tire me out, inside or out.
Spoil sports.
We obviously can't ignore the tallest building in London, right? This is the Shard.
Oh, it's so tall!
Yep, this tower stands at 309.6 metres, or 1,016 feet. This building is the tallest building in the United Kingdom, and the 7th tallest building in Europe, behind the Warsaw Tower in Warsaw, Poland, which actually beats the Shard in height by less than half a metre. Talk about cutting it close.
The tower was designed by Italian architect Renzo Piano and was designed as a 72-story tall pyramid-shaped skyscraper intended for mixed use. Construction began in 2009 and was completed in 2012, and the Shard was opened on the 1st of February 2013. The building's contract cost a whopping £435 million.
The tower is open to the public via an observation deck called The View from the Shard. It does cost money though, so if you want to see London a few hundred meters away from the ground, make sure you've got money, and if you don't think it's worth it, take a look at this view. Absolutely wonderful.
The view from the Shard is so spectacular.
Isn't it just? You can really see all across London from the top.
Well, now it's time to go from high up in the sky down into the ground as we explore the transports, high and low, of the London Borough of Southwark. Dun dun dun!
Bit extra, no? The definitive station of Southwark is none other than, well, Southwark Station.
This station is located on the Jubilee Line, specifically the Jubilee Line extension. This station provides connections to the nearby National Rail station Waterloo East, served by Southeastern, via an entrance used by basically nobody.
Let's bring down the TfL tally and see how many stations and how many lines we have here. Wow! The Overground comes on top today, with 6 stations in total.
And the Bakerloo Line has a measly 1 station. Ha ha!
Don't laugh at the Bakerloo Line, you'll hurt its feelings.
Unbelievably disrespectful.
See? Anyway, what Overground lines do we have?
Ooh, a new line for the board. And since the Overground has the most for this borough, the Windrush line has 1 too.
Anyway, it's worth noting that the Waterloo and City line passes through this borough. But seeing as the line only has 2 stations, and neither are in this borough, we can't count it, unfortunately.
So close, yet so far.
Southwark is home to one of London's large terminus stations, London Bridge, with Southern Railway and South Eastern Railway services, stretching to the counties of Surrey, Sussex and Kent.
Not to mention Thameslink, connecting to Brighton, Bedford, Cambridge and Peterborough.
London Bridge Station opened on the 14th of December 1836 as part of the London and Greenwich Railway, meaning that this station is even older than Euston, and is one of the oldest railway stations in the London metropolitan area to still be running. However, it wasn't the first one.
Spa Road Railway Station was the original terminus of the London and Greenwich Railway until 1915, when it closed to passengers. This station currently still stands, but is now a light industrial estate. Some elements of the station are still visible, such as the old booking office. There's even a plaque stating that this was London's first railway terminus.
Southwark has a depot for the tube, a first for borough bugs.
London Road Depot is the depot for Bakerloo Line trains and is down the road from Lambeth North Station. The best way to get a look at the depot is at the crossroads of Lambeth Road and St George's Road, where if you peer over the bridge, you can see the depot.
Some of you gongoozlers, yes that is a real word, look it up, may be wondering if there's any river bus piers in this borough. And there are! There's 5.
London Bridge City Pier, served by RB1 and RB6.
Greenland Surrey Quays Pier, also served by RB1 and RB6.
Bankside Pier, again also served by RB1 and RB6, as well as one of the river tour routes.
Rotherhithe Pier, which is served by RB4, and is the same pier which had the really long stupid name of Doubletree Dog... whatever it was.
And Butler's Wharf Pier, which is right by Tower Bridge, and is also served by a river tour route.
And some of you bus spotters may be wondering if there's any bus stations in the borough. Well, there are those too. There's 3.
Peckham Bus Station, located just off of Peckham High Street.
London Bridge Bus Station, situated just outside of the railway station and the Shard.
And Canada Water Bus Station, which was built alongside the tube station when it opened in 1999. More on that in a moment.
Yep, Canada Water was one of many stations to be a part of the Jubilee Line extension, which opened in 1999.
Like we discussed with Aldwych before, the Jubilee Line, known then as the Fleet Line, was going to extend further beyond Charing Cross. The line which went from Stanmore to Charing Cross was Phase 1, but there were further phases for extensions.
Yep, Phase 2 would have extended along Fleet Street, stopping at Aldwych, Ludgate Circus, Cannon Street and Fenchurch Street.
And Phase 3 would have seen the line continue towards Surrey Docks, about where the modern-day Surrey Quays station is on the London Overground Windrush line. It would have gone down towards New Cross Gate and New Cross, taking over from the East London line, which we'll also discuss soon.
An alternative plan for Phase 3 was to go towards Thamesmead, stopping at places like Wapping, Millwall, which would be around where South Quay DLR station now is, North Greenwich, Silvertown, Woolwich Arsenal, and then to Thamesmead Central.
And Phase 4 would have continued down toward Addiscombe and Hayes.
Good God, would have been confusing as the Northern Line, eh?
I can only imagine. But alas, none of this happened, as changes in land use, especially around the Docklands area towards the end of the 20th century, resulted in the extension having a total overhaul.
For the line to extend, the new stations had to be future-proof, with radical architectural design, different from anything that came prior on the tube. The first of the extension stations to open was Stratford, West Ham, Canning Town and North Greenwich on the 14th of May 1999.
After that came Canary Wharf, Canada Water and Bermondsey on the 24th of September that same year. Fun fact about Bermondsey Station, the station building is designed in such a way that natural light reaches all the way down to platform level. They really weren't messing around with the architecture here.
Then, London Bridge, Southwark and Waterloo opened up on the 20th of November 1999, and then finally came Westminster. Westminster was actually the last station to open on the extension, due to construction complications with the already existing District and Circle Line platforms, but it finally opened on the 22nd of December 1999, just in time for the opening of the Millennium Dome at North Greenwich.
But what about Charing Cross? What happened to the former terminus of the Jubilee Line? Well, if you remember from prior, Charing Cross's Jubilee Line platforms closed to the public on the 19th of November 1999. You're still able to visit it today, but only if you're on an expensive tour.
The final product of the JLE became one of London's massivest development projects, and it ended up being one of the most vital parts of the London Underground network, as well as the most visually distinct part, with the platform-edge doors and the futuristic 1990s style. It's just really hard to hate, unless you're a boring individual. Learn to love what you have, I say.
Well, I think we should talk about what we no longer have. The East London Line.
Oh yeah, the East London Line was mostly what the modern-day London Overground Windrush Line is. There's still evidence that it used to be part of the tube, as some signs still mention East London Line. Another massive giveaway is the fact that most of this section is underground, mainly because part of the line between Rotherhithe and Wapping was part of the old Thames Tunnel, which was a failed foot tunnel which went underneath the Thames. The tunnel was converted into a railway line in 1869.
The East London Line was originally part of the Metropolitan Railway. From 1933 until its closure in 2007, it was given the name East London Line, and the line received a dark orange colour in 1990. The line used A-stock trains, which were also used on the Metropolitan Line.
The line started from New Cross and New Cross Gate, both terminus stations on separate branches. The line immediately joins together just before Surrey Quay Station, then it heads through Rotherhithe, Wapping, Shadwell, Whitechapel and Shoreditch. In 1999, Canada Water Station opened, and that's how the East London Line was up until its closure in 2007.
A lot of stations on the East London Line don't look too much different now from how they did when they were part of the tube.
When the line closed in 2007, some stations temporarily closed to be converted into London Overground stations, and some stations got shut entirely, but that's a story for another time.
Lots of line history this time, isn't there?
Well, sometimes there's stations with history, and sometimes there's entire lines with history. The East London Line is quite an interesting topic, and we'll probably talk about it again if we find anything else. Who knows? But for now, trivia time! Southwark was comprised of 3 metropolitan boroughs, Bermondsey, Camberwell and Southwark. When the boroughs merged in 1965, the merged borough had the name of Southwark. This was likely because Southwark is one of the oldest parts of South London, giving it some historical significance. Nevertheless, Southwark is now one of central London's biggest boroughs.
The Jubilee Line extension runs through this borough, and all of the stations on the extension have an interchange with them, except Bermondsey, which is the only station on the extension to connect with nothing else. Southwark would also fall under that, but officially it connects with Waterloo East Station, so it doesn't count here.
Southwark is twinned with 2 towns in Europe, Clichy, a small commune in the northwestern suburbs of Paris in France, and Langenhagen, a small town in Hanover in Germany. It's also twinned with Cambridge, Massachusetts in the United States.
Southwark is home to the old City Hall, which is currently covered in scaffolding. This building was the headquarters of the Greater London Authority from 2002 to 2021. The current City Hall is in a different borough now, but we'll get to that another time.
Southwark is home to the tallest hospital in London, Guy's Hospital. The 34-storey high tower wing stands at just over 148 metres high. Speaking of tall towers, the Tate Modern Art Gallery is located at Bankside in the north of the borough, notable for its enormous chimney at the entrance.
Southwark's population in 1801 was at 114,000. Nowadays, the population has significantly increased to 314,000. Of course, this is a decrease from the population in 1901 though, which was at an impressive 578,000. Do you think we'll ever cover a borough where the population doesn't decrease?
Maybe in the more outer boroughs, but who knows? Exponential population growth ain't getting any smaller. Maybe in 100 years' time these boroughs will go back to having teeny tiny populations.
Yeah, I don't think they will.
And how do you know that?
Yeah, actually, fair enough.
Anyway, time to resume my Shakespeare. Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely and more
Southwark.
It's pronounced Southwark.
Fair enough.
Today at 11, the Borough Bugs go to Southwark.
Zach, wake up.
And they'll goof around like usual.
Bit extra, no?
It's a one-of-a-kind borough, complete with a view that is...
absolutely wonderful.
A brand new episode of Borough Bugs. Today at 11, as a part of QUANT's Saturday morning lineup.
I'm off to work at the Krusty Krab, frying up patties and blabbity blab. Huh? That's new. Strange place to park a car. What's this for?
Spongebob! You're wasting me precious carbon dioxide!
Carbon dioxide?
I'm pumping it into the atmosphere, boy! Thanks to global warming, the temperature will soon go through the roof, and then we'll have an endless summer.
Why do you want an endless summer, Mr. Krabs?
So I can open my latest money-making venture, the Krusty Pool!
But what about winter sports, Mr. Krabs?
Forget winter, boy. We're talking suntanning, hanging tan, and swimming all year long!
The endless summer does sound fun.
And profitable?
Fun and profitable! Big business does it again! I just wish it could be the endless summer right now. Hey!
Oh, umbrellas are $3, sir. Oh, what a bargain. I'll give you 5. What the barnacles? It suddenly got very warm in here. Who turned up the heat? Spongebob, what are you doing?
Just throwing another tire on the fire for global warming, Mr. Krabs. Hey, look! It's working! The entire town is heading this way to cool off.
You mean payoff? Hurry, Spongebob! Fill the pool! Fill the pool!
Aye, sir.
Have your money ready, folks. The line starts here. Where's everybody going?
We're all moving north. We can't live here anymore. It's too hot.
All me customers have moved to cooler climates.
Look on the bright side, Mr. Krabs. There won't be a line to go in the pool.
Hang on, we're diving down to the big blue.
Hey, check it out!
You bet your barnacles whoa.
It's mission time.
Join Letty, Nemo, and their quirky crew
Bathroom break?
as they explore below in this aquatic world of mystery.
Don't panic, everyone!
It's a bit dramatic, don't you think?
So dive into the big blue every weekend at 5:30 Eastern, 2:30 Pacific on QUANT.
I hate everyone.
You don't hate everyone.
I do. I hate everyone.
All that anger's not good for you, you know. It's eating you alive.
You know what you can eat?
Dan Versus, every weekday at 7 p.m., 4 p.m. Pacific, on Spark.
This is not necessary.
It really is.
I'm the essence of fast thinking.
Welcome to Family Game Night. Here it comes.
Dude, this is major.
We're beyond famous.
That's our video.
It was, anyway.
Fix it, quick! I'm trying. There's something horribly.
Oh.
More like H2. Oh. Frozen solid with me in it. What do you have to say for yourself, Guy?
Nice to see you, Kelly.
Give me something good.
Ben Tennyson is back, and he's stronger, smarter, and more powerful than he's ever been before.
Stop right there.
With cool gadgets, his partner Rook, and epic transformations at his side, they'll always save the day.
Great. Finally, some action. You are excused.
Even if it's not always with the right alien.
It's hero time.
Look back. This is ridiculous.
Ben 10 Omniverse. Every weekend on Cartoon Network.
こちら GV コアを発見しました。
Climb the mountaintop and earn the dragon warrior name.
Come on, Doc. I can't stay like this. You're It's simple mathematics. Well...
Did you make those for us?
Crocodactyls? They think we're scrappy!
Fun-filled adventures are waiting for you on Disney Channel Done Better, where you can meet new friends, old friends, small friends, big friends. No matter what, the fun times never end on Disney Channel Done Better.
This is the most exciting thing that's ever happened to anyone!
Every weekend on Web Channel.